Yeah. Greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I first. See? And I now try creating the enemies. See? Powerful enemies like FANTAN, MOJAH and them people there. You see it? You just see it because Mr. FANTAN, MOJAH, mention the Marleys them, and immediately you have to apologize to them. And openly now apologize to Muta, so it doesn't appear to be apology from moral responsibility. It's like it a come from somewhere else. You know, see it? No disrespect. That are the power of the Marleys. Because FANTAN MOJAH no say, yo, probably good at I'm going to a record studio tomorrow. The man they influential enough where DJ will not play him. And you all can agree with me. Initially, I make a reason in regards to Mouta Baruch and FANTAN MOJAH posting. Really and truly, the last thing I would have assumed was that the allegation that FANTAN MOJAH draw was false. Believe you me, without even research, I'm on comment on it. You know, see? Because like I said, the last thing would I expect FANTAN MOJAH to do is make such a false accusation with such gravity and depth. Without regard our responsibility for his own career, knowing the ramifications from the Marleys. You know, see, because the Marleys, them coming like YouTube, you know. Enough things I would like say are bring across and things like that. I can't because the YouTube will kick me off. See, YouTube can block me. Just like how the Marleys can black FANTAN MOJAH. You don't agree with me? You must have to agree with that. Because I'm not lying. The man can cause grave damage to the man's career. Literally. You know, in every way, shape or form. We now have to ask, like, what's given the gravity of Jamaica right you know, it's still with access to criminality, crime and violence and influencing the gangsters, the greeds and the needs of gangsters and things like that. One phone call, you know, see it. Not to kill him or anything like that. I would have never even imagined so them would have put themselves to that depth. But, I mean, you can't perform certain place. You know, see, not that your life under threat, but I mean, you'll get boo, you now get received. And again, the Marleys good at they have to make a phone call for that aspect, just out of fanfare and respect for the name. You know, see, people could affect FANTAN MOJAH career in that way. So the last thing I would expect is him to make such an allegation. I thought he was strong and brave for even saying it, if he knew that was true. You understand what I say? Really and truly. For even repeating, being a player of the music and things like that, and giving the Marleys strength in the music, which lead me to my next point. See, the Marleys don't really want anything great for reggae music. I don't think so. The only greatness they want out of the music are for themselves. It's like, again, another need for attention. You understand what I say? And as black people, it's very limited and you have limited potential to be recognized and loved and adored. See? Even when you do good, the best are good. You know, see, it's like, so well then, it's greater potential to be ostracized than to be veneered. You understand what I say? As a black contributor in a society today. See, so that creates another level of need for threading the chalk line, staying within the threshold of the demand from the administrators in society. You understand what I say? So the Marleys, them side of use for them ability, access and strength to quiet the revolution which the music was created for, which is the sole purpose of the music. And give me a chance, let me explain. See, right now we see some of the most progressive things in the music. The tools, the weaponry and things like that. The Marleys have got the potential and the ability to exercise these things and also manipulate the market through these means. Like, for instance, being a publisher, then just the Marley brand. You understand what I say? Nobody now go up against that. Because like John Lennon, like I said, they are royalty of the music. Music in general, not just the genre reggae music. You understand what I say? So if, for instance, them set up a publishing system whereby them a publish reggae music out of Jamaica and as competition do it. You get what I say? Who offer the best and the most access to the resource from the music, the artists them are going to sign to. The Marleys them know that. You get what I say? Them can't offer a better deal as a startup, as a competition starter strategy against other publishers and have all of the artists them come sign to them. Number one, the education of the music scene. The Marleys them more educated than I would like to say most Jamaican music players are practitioners. You understand what I say? They are more educated in regards to the legality, in everything. You get what I say? I've never seen or heard anywhere where them try to share them knowledge to the wider or to the smaller public. Now, just like for instance, be careful how you sign. Seeing because some of the signing them are dead deal. When you sign for lifetime, it means even 70 years after you dead, them still have rights to your music. No, 70 years after you dead, all your generation, them gonna forget about you. Them gonna not know say you and them was relatives. So nobody there to claim them revenue there. Them still in control because the company still exists. A lot of Jamaicans don't know them thing there. A lot of Jamaicans don't know so you can refuse them lifetime deals that you can sign up to 15 years, 20 years, 2 years each time and thing like that. Every year renew the contract. I mean, half of the contract is based on your potential. If you wasn't seen to have certain potential, a guy wouldn't think to invest in you. So your investment qualities, you have benefit to them as well. But we now have the great negotiation value because through lack of education and seeing lack of values, we don't know the value of the music because nobody not teach you. You understand what I say? And the Marleys, them know all of them things. Obviously, them are reap every penny, every cent of the value of feed them music from the genre. See, them father would have never stand for something like that. I am sure by now, probably them father the whole music basic school at Jamaica to teach youth how to develop the craft, how to hone them skills and things like that. You understand what I say? The Marleys, them, what them do, monopolize the music in terms surrounding for themselves. You get what I say? If you notice, every Grammy are them, most of the Grammy are them. I mean, me and my conscience that know say, yo, obviously me have a certain level of influence, a certain level of pulling power. See, we should have my own reggae Grammy when me I give young youth awards and things like that. A lot of American artists would be happy for an award from Marley recognition, Marley tradition type of thing. You understand what I say? People from different genres. You understand? Because we know the music already transcend cultures. We get awards from different genres. Reggae music get awards from different genres, and we gonna accept it. And the people who offer the awards to say we are valid recipients type of thing. See? So acceptably, vice versa. Why we not create our own and establish the thing like that? Why the Marleys them not spearhead ideas of such? We can't understand. See, Ziggy Marley married to one of the directors, somebody high up in the Grammy business. We know that. If you don't know, let me tell you now. See, obviously, that's a conflict of interest in any institution that would have been a conflict of interest. Think about it. So, to me, too much conflict there, so I don't like them, there were conflict, them, to recognize them type of thing. Them, it's corruption. It's corruption easy for spill over. It come like the nature of man. See, to even turn a blind eye when certain things benefit him. See, I'm gonna put them above that, based on them tradition and them flexation and them attitude and things like that. Sang them with them sing. In regards to them personal feelings and things like that. You get what I say? Look on YouTube. YouTube set up a platform. See? And rather than be the only one where they upon it a broadcast, or them a broadcast or a publish being the biggest creator upon it, where I create videos and things like that too, so that them can get revenue from advertisement as well. You know what I say? Obviously them could have easily manipulate the views, the votes and everything like that and make for them channel or favorite channel up on top and make most of the revenue and continue millions of dollars going for them pocket same way. But what them do is say from every creator's revenue, them get a country for themselves. What them do is be professionals or experts in the field of broadcast. You get what I say? The principles, them, the do's, the don'ts. See? And them try to teach that to broadcasters, creators like myself, so that's the qualities is what's acceptable type of thing. You get what I said? Them teach you professional skills of hone your craft, and even possibly from a novice becomes a prominent journalist type of thing. You get what I said? YouTube do them thing here. See? If it's a strong possibility, so when you go through the YouTube courses and suggestions and type of thing like that, you could have even run your own production for your own long after. You get what I say? YouTube see the value because them say you can create a medium where revenue come through and it make fame on and people use them individual skills, different flavors from here and there, different faces, different knowledge, wrongs and rights. See, and put them on the platform and make everybody come see like the ideal democracy that life was promised to be, like the American dream type of thing. You understand what I say? Everybody up on the platform and do it, but YouTube just monitor the contents and the quality. And in doing so, like me I say, from a novice, better generate quality productions from people. You know see it? You know see it? And it benefit mankind. Develop your skill. Probably later on another platform come about where you can jump from one to the next and you don't know how to like YouTube you learn it from. You know see it? Alright now, if the Marleys them apply them type of strategy and techniques to reggae music, create this industry and create this balance whereby the quality have to be ensured. You know see, the skills, the craft, the training, the knowledge, all of them foundation and offshoots of the music set up where people and picnic, everybody in the music can benefit, can grow and develop based on for them expertise, seeing, connection, knowledge and understanding. If the man they set up distribution hubs, who are going to challenge them? Which Sony, which Virgin, which distribution? I mean, them and the Marleys, them can be more damaging to them than they can be more damaging to the Marleys because the Marleys have a bigger fanfare than they themselves. Yes, them are proficient or prominent pushers of the music. But again, the Marleys, them have natural underground people fan. You understand what I mean? Which is their power. People are bigger power than anybody else. You know, see, Virgin have other brand what can be affected. People will stop travel upon them playing them now if you're going like the Marleys, if you not like the Marleys them. See? Sony have all other different things. People stop by them equipment and things like them things as well. So them have other business that can be affected if them push up against the Marleys. If the Marleys say, yo, that genre of reggae music you want to push. And we are in a competition with UNO against contract. Every youth of Jamaica would rather sign with the Marleys more than anybody else. Again, the Marleys know the ground, know what to offer, and know the competition strategies and standard, how to communicate and relate to the people. You know, see, so them would have be with the right now, them would have be a way ahead in terms of advantage. You see. But it is not so. See? Why we can't think or why our people wouldn't think like the white man when them create for them thing, them open a wide scope or a broader scope. Not just the white man, but other people. You know, see, because we have this level of this limited scope whereby say we have the thirst to be better than somebody else. Like it's a natural human reaction anyway to be better than other people. You know, see, and you know, ourselves, the only people we can be better than is our own people. See, so we don't see the need to grow as a group of people and be better than another group or another race or whatever. Because again, to the world and teach we, demoralized we and everything, low self-esteem, no self-esteem either. Which is we even happen to rich black people to where they even realize it. See, them not see the need for, so well then it's grow our community like like a national pride type of thing, a race pride, be proud of yourself, proud of your race type of thing. You get what I say? Protect what's yours, protect your property, grow. You know, see it. It's like black people have a deficiency in that area there. You know, see it. And in so doing now, the Marleys are further demoralize and depress the further longevity of them father in figure, you know, physical form. You don't see it. Because now 50 years or 100 years from now, them generation, they could have say a white Bob Marley, you know. You know, see, which, if we claim him black, white people, we can claim him white too, any. What the difference? But it's what him stand for and what him believe in. You know, see, right now everything what him stand for and believe in diminish and water down. Because of other people who are out there, we have other alternative motive in regards to the music, because the music by its true standard goes against what them perpetuate. Yet still them people have access and anglings over the music, more influence, you know, what being produced or what's being distributed and things like that. It shouldn't be so. The biggest distributor, producer, publishers of reggae music should have Bob Marley name stamp on it. And not by force or violence or vibes, but just by natural potential and abilities to do the job and get the job done right. May I tell you, me not ask. It's the industry. You see, but them rather work with the people or be beneficial to the people who don't want to see the greater, the better development of the black population or the black race, because to them, racism don't really exist. You know, see, black inequalities don't really exist. You know, you hear them talk about them thing that, you know, you hear them jump on them thing that like, so well then, there's something more out there like them want to highlight these type of things very much. You know, see, I mean, no public figure, as a matter of fact, from the black community, you know, to see them jump on them sort of thing, especially when, you know, see, but, you know, it's just one of them thing there. You know, see, what if the man them detect a page out a YouTube book or YouTube do for them things, and then she will say, them encapsulate journalism in a for them platform, make people come to it, come listen, and then generate a vast revenue from the advertisement and things like that, and from everything basically have a hand in everybody pot. You see it? Is this purpose? I don't know. You see, that's just some question I have to ask. I have to think them thing, and while them unanswered question in my head, I cannot smile and laugh with some people. More bless. Transparency. Share, like, and subscribe in a Rastafari name.